Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Tina Turner and Ike Turner, Nutbush City Limits. That was our steering wheel bongo track today. And of course, coming up this weekend, the Stags are kicking off their League One campaign. It feels like it's been ages since the football's been here. I know we had a game at the weekend, but since the football season, we've had the World Cup and everything's been taking place. So let's take a look ahead to Saturday with our brand new signing here at Mansfield 103.2.
It all comes down to this.
It's now time to catch up with our eye on the Stags, Jake Topliss.
Jake's on the line now. Good afternoon, Jake.
Good afternoon, mate. How are you?
Very, very good. Now, I don't want to talk too much about Sunday because, you know, sadly it was a loss. So let's not talk about that against Sheffield United. But I tell you what, we are going to talk about the start of the footy season. As a massive football fan, you must be so excited.
Absolutely. Always am this time of year when it's about to kick off again, definitely. Can't wait to get going.
So then, this week, busy week at the One Call Stadium. Give us a bit of a roundup. I know we've seen somebody go and somebody come in.
We have. Will Evans, sadly, I have to say. A bit disappointed to see him go. Always gave 110%, but if he wants a fresh start, he wants a fresh start. Nothing much we can do about it, is there, sadly? I said to Si at the weekend, I think his role was going to be left wing back. Does he want to play there? With the signings that we've made, Michael Smith, David McGoldrick, where is his role in the team when we've still got Rhys Oates and Tyler Roberts? Maybe he's taken that into consideration. Then obviously Owen Dodson coming in, left wing back. Could it be argued, should we have signed a forward to replace Will Evans? But then again, I suppose, where's their role in the team when we've already got so many? I've not seen too much of Owen Dodson, admittedly. I've had a few comments on my other socials from Stockport fans saying they're happy to see him go. On the flip side, a couple of Burton fans have been saying that they wish they'd have signed him this season. So we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Something else we're going to be waiting to see, of course, is how Mansfield Town come out onto the pitch at the One Call Stadium on Saturday. Big game, big derby.
Indeed, yeah. It's always good when we play Donny, isn't it? So, like I said, I don't want to say too much about Sunday, but if we're playing against higher opposition on Sunday, but I'd be a bit concerned if we played like that, I think, because I just think Stags looked a bit tired in the second half more than anything, and the goals very easily preventable. So against the team in our league, our level, hopefully we'll make a better start. Because I know this time last year they were our first home game and we lost. So, just hopefully this time around we'll make a better start to the season.
I know Nigel Clough has said this week that he says to the fans, be patient. It might take a bit of time to get the wheels back on the wagon after what's been a pretty long summer break.
Absolutely, and he did also say that it takes about 9 to 10 weeks to get up to speed fitness-wise, and I think that definitely showed at the weekend. So, I think there is that to, take hold of, really. So, fingers crossed, mate.
So, obviously, you're keeping abreast of all the things taking place at the Stags. As a Stags fan yourself, must be looking forward to this season with high hopes. Do you think we've got a chance of making it to the playoffs or even promotion this season?
I don't know about automatics. I think there's too many other big teams in the league this year, but playoffs, I definitely think we can. Yeah, I think we're definitely one of those teams that's going to shock a few teams this season. I know we do it quite a lot in past seasons. I think what's going to be key for us getting the playoffs this season is playing against the teams that are going to be challenging for the playoffs this season more than anything. I think we're going to need to take points off of them in particular. But, we are that sort of club. We are the sort of club that will probably lose at home to Bromley this season, and then we'll beat Barnsley and Sheffield Wednesday in the 2 games in a row. So, we've got to try and break that habit of losing against the lesser teams. Because, I've said this to you before, mate, we threw away quite a lot of silly points last season to teams we should be beating. Northampton being probably the most, obvious in my case. I think, we've got to go at teams, got to try and win games, and try and take points off the teams in and around that are going to be challenging for promotion themselves.
Absolutely right, Jake. And as a supporter, do you have any rituals before the matches? What are you going to be doing? Have you got any? Do you take a lucky rabbit's foot with you when you're going to see the Stags?
Not really, no. I think the only rituals I want to do is I like to, for the YouTube vlog's sake, is speak to fans before the game and maybe even after in some cases. So, yeah, any fans listening, who want to be on the video, yeah, come and find me around the ground somewhere, definitely. That's the only ritual I can say, really.
Well, Jake, I know that you're going to be keeping a very close eye on things for us here, and we really appreciate that. But, of course, you're also all over social media. You're a bit of a football content creator. Tell my listener exactly where they can find you.
So, YouTube, Topliss at the Turnstiles. The same name on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and Twitter. So, yeah, if you want to be on the vlog, got me a message and we'll see what we can do.
And I suppose before you leave, I know you're going to be speaking to Si once again on Saturday morning. We're going to sort of make it a regular chat on a Thursday around about this time, and you'll be chatting with Si on Saturdays and hopefully more as we go through the season. But could you leave us with your catchphrase?
Here we go again. Football.